Hello, everybody. I want to welcome you to our next installation of our video blog series for OLC Innovate 2017, which is happening April 5th through 7th in New Orleans. And I am here with one of my favorite people for many reasons. I'm here with Dr. Laura Franklin, who is the professor of French at Northern Virginia Community College and is also the community college liaison for the conference. And I wanted to talk to her a little bit today about some special programming that we have at the very beginning of the conference. So it is on Wednesday, April 5th from 8 a.m. to noon, and it is a community college summit. So Laura, if you could give us just a brief overview of the goal and the mission of the community college summit, that would be great.
Hi, everyone. I'm very happy to be here and to be representing the world of the community college at the OLC. I've been very involved for a long time with the OLC, mostly with another role, and that is as the world languages editor for Merlot. Who is also very involved in the OLC. But to actually come in on the ground level here with the Community College Summit and recognize all the gifts, strengths, and contributions that the two-year world of university and colleges what they have to bring to the table is an incredible pleasure and honor. And I have been going to the OLC, and community college people have been rocking it for a long time there, and I'm sure that they're all going to be just ecstatic to be able to showcase everything that they've learned about teaching and learning in our field, and also to collaborate with the rest of the conference after this event.
So when you talk about showcasing folks' work, the way that the Community College Summit is structured is that it is a series of collaborative exercises. So folks working in small teams and tables, they'll actually be given a series of challenge questions, of reflection questions that they'll have to go through. And they'll start by discussing the questions with one person at the table, and then that'll bubble up to a conversation with the 8 people at their table, while a scribe takes notes of all of the ideas that come up. The other cool thing that we're doing with the Community College Summit is that we're going to be using some special technology to bring in our virtual attendees. So there'll be virtual tables of folks that will also be participating, and all of these notes will be kept live in a special custom Google Doc that we're creating that is a living thing. So as the summit goes on, and even as the conference goes on past the summit, folks will be able to add notes and contribute in that same shared space. So we'll be creating knowledge all in one place. The collaborative sessions will be followed by a live panel, and I've been calling this panel karaoke because the panelists will have some prompts and some things that they'll bring in. Obviously, their rich expertise. We're choosing people from a diverse set of roles. So in addition to having administrators and faculty and staff, not only at the community college level, but folks that support community colleges, we will also have students there on the panel talking and sharing their experiences too. But they're going to do this panel karaoke where they're going to look at the different ideas that came up in those collaborative sessions, or in the collaborative doc, and then they're going to speak to all of that live. And we're going to be using Slido to take questions from the audience as well. So the panel will really be driven by the participants of the Community College Summit. All of the ideation, all of that new knowledge that's created, it's going to be driven by the people that come and attend. So can you, Laura, can you talk to us a little bit about who should consider coming to the Community College Summit?
I would say just about everybody should come, of course. I think instructional designers will find this incredibly useful to them, in particular for those that are really designing the online programs and classes. And I think also all the more so because we will have learners there as part of the panel and students, and it'll be a really good time for all of us, both the IDs, the faculty, and the other students, to be able to brainstorm together as to what are the most effective ways of putting out our content and really making the learning experience as robust as any other. So I think that's going to be, that community is really going to be a rich source of information, especially to start off our conference. I mean, you know, when we do that, we're really going to be starting it off with a bang.
So for folks that decide to register, we'll have breakfast together, we'll start our collaborative working meetings, we'll have panels, and then afterwards, at the very end of the summit, you'll actually be leaving to go into the regular conference. The conference starts right as the summit ends. So we'll have lightning talks and a big lunch with the whole conference community after that summit experience is over. And then from there, we're hoping that you're going to continue to connect, that you will have formed your mini cohort in the summit, and that you'll be able to follow those folks around and share new ideas with them as you go to your sessions. It's also worth mentioning that as participants of the Community College Summit, we have highlighted some special programming for you in an engagement map that showcases sessions that are particularly relevant to those that are in support of the community college mission, and some exclusive events. So we will have a special tour of the Innovation Lab. It's actually before anybody else gets to go in and see the Innovation Lab for the Community College Summit participants. We'll have a meetup in the Plug-in Lounge and all sorts of other great stuff. So if you're looking to register, it's really simple. You actually check off a box in your conference registration that says that you're going to attend the Community College Summit. That is it. So when you register for OLC Innovate 2017, regardless of whether you are a faculty, staff, or an administrator at a four-year institution, at a community college, if you're an exhibitor or a vendor, or you're just a partner who is really interested in championing student success at the community college level, this is the event for you. I'm really happy that you were able to join us today, Laura, to talk about this. I would also recommend folks that are watching, if you want to be involved with the summit, please feel free to reach out to Laura directly. She's helping to coordinate all of the efforts around this, and we see this as a continuing conversation that's occurring. She, as your community college liaison, is here to support you and to really make sure that we're all benefiting from the sharing of knowledge that's going on at the conference and beyond. So thanks, Laura, for all of your hard work and your contributions to this thus far. And I just want to thank you for joining us today to talk a little bit more about the summit. It's going to be a good one.
It was certainly my pleasure. And yes, do send me an email, lfranklin@nvcc.edu, and I'll be happy to talk to you about your ideas and get you working with me.
All right, guys, we'll see you in New Orleans. But until then, know that we're super excited to have you join us in the making of this conference. Take care. Laissez le bon temps rouler.
Laissez le bon temps rouler.